Zatoichi, a blind master and wandering swordsman, has captivated audiences for decades with his extraordinary abilities and unwavering moral compass. First brought to life in the 1960s and reimagined in various iterations, the character of Zatoichi embodies a timeless struggle between light and darkness, morality and chaos. Released in 1989, this film offers a gritty yet emotionally resonant reimagining of the legendary figure. Immersing viewers in a tale of survival, honor, and redemption, it explores the depths of human resilience against overwhelming odds. Masterful storytelling and visceral action blend seamlessly to capture the essence of the wandering hero, a man seeking peace but finding himself inevitably entangled in the chaos of an unjust world. At its core, Zatoichi is a narrative of inner strength, outward strife, and the enduring hope that even one person's actions can inspire change. The film transcends the confines of a typical samurai story by weaving themes of justice, humanity, and sacrifice. In doing so, it becomes not only an enthralling action tale but also a profound meditation on the human condition and the eternal struggle between good and evil. The story begins with Zatoichi's arrival in a quiet, isolated village. His unassuming presence, a shuffling gait, modest clothing, and the rhythmic tapping of his cane belies his reputation as a master swordsman. However, his fame precedes him, and the villagers quickly recognize that this blind traveler is no ordinary man. The village itself is steeped in despair, its people oppressed by rival factions vying for control. At the heart of their suffering lies a ruthless Yakuza boss, who, with the help of a corrupt local official, exploits the villagers under the guise of offering protection. This once thriving community is now a shadow of its former self, reduced to poverty and fear. Zatoichi's arrival, though unintentional, marks a turning point in the village's fate. Despite his desire for solitude and peace, the villagers see in him a glimmer of hope. Their reactions to his presence are a mixture of curiosity, cautious optimism, and fear of the repercussions his involvement might bring. Beneath their hesitant demeanor, however, lies a growing belief that this enigmatic figure might be the catalyst for the change they so desperately crave. As Zatoichi familiarizes himself with the village, his heightened senses allow him to perceive the depth of its people's suffering. He hears their whispered laments and feels the weight of their despair in the air. A particularly moving encounter occurs when Zatoichi meets a young boy whose father was murdered for defying the Yakuza's demands. The boy's tearful recounting of his father's bravery and tragic fate strikes a chord in Zatoichi, igniting within him a fierce resolve to act. Though he longs for peace, he cannot turn a blind eye to the injustice before him. This internal struggle, his desire for a tranquil life versus his moral duty to intervene, forms the emotional crux of the story. This theme of reluctant heroism is a cornerstone of Zatoichi's character. Unlike traditional samurai heroes who often seek glory, Zatoichi is driven by a profound sense of duty rather than ambition. His blindness, far from being a hindrance, sharpens his insight into human nature. He perceives the world through sound, touch, and intuition, allowing him to see past deception and understand the true nature of those around him. This unique perspective sets him apart, enabling him to navigate a world rife with corruption and betrayal. As the days pass, Zatoichi forms connections with the villagers, finding unexpected allies who bolster his resolve. Among them is a compassionate innkeeper who offers him shelter and words of wisdom. The innkeeper represents the resilience of the human spirit, a beacon of kindness amid the darkness of oppression. Another pivotal character is a young woman driven by vengeance after her brother's brutal murder at the hands of the Yakuza. Her unrelenting pursuit of justice mirrors Zatoichi's own internal battle, creating a poignant bond between them. These characters are not merely secondary figures. They add layers of depth to the story, embodying hope, grief, determination, and the unyielding will to fight against tyranny. Opposing Zatoichi are antagonists whose complexity enhances the narrative. The Yakuza boss, a man consumed by greed and arrogance, rules through fear and cruelty. His callousness and lack of empathy stand in stark contrast to Zatoichi's unwavering sense of justice. However, it is the hired samurai, an equally skilled swordsman, who emerges as Zatoichi's true adversary. Unlike the Yakuza boss, this samurai is a man of principle, albeit one whose moral code is aligned with personal ambition rather than altruism. Their eventual confrontation becomes not only a clash of skill but also a profound philosophical duel. Where Zatoichi fights for the oppressed and downtrodden, the samurai fights for loyalty and gain, setting the stage for an epic showdown. The film meticulously builds tension as Zatoichi begins to dismantle the Yakuza's control over the village. His actions, though subtle at first, send shockwaves through the community. A stolen shipment of weapons here, a thwarted extortion attempt there, each calculated move chips away at the gang's power. In doing so, Zatoichi not only weakens his enemies but also inspires the villagers to reclaim their dignity and strength. His sword, concealed within his cane, becomes a symbol of justice rather than vengeance, a tool wielded not out of hatred but out of necessity. The villagers, once paralyzed by fear, find courage in Zatoichi's bravery. Their collective awakening underscores one of the film's most profound themes: the transformative power of unity and resistance. Even the smallest act of defiance can ignite a revolution against tyranny. The cinematography plays a crucial role in immersing the audience in Zatoichi's world. The use of light and shadow mirrors the film's thematic dichotomy of good versus evil. Scenes of the village are often drenched in muted tones, reflecting the despair of its inhabitants. In contrast, moments of hope and resistance are bathed in warm, golden light, symbolizing the possibility of a brighter future. The choreography of the fight scenes, too, deserves special mention. Each duel is a masterclass in tension and technique, blending raw emotion with precise, almost balletic movements. The clashing of swords is not merely a spectacle but a narrative device, each strike telling a story of conflict, resolve, and ultimately, redemption. The film's climax is a masterful culmination of its themes and characters. Under a moonlit sky, Zatoichi confronts the hired samurai in a duel that transcends mere combat. The serene setting, a field bathed in silver light, belies the intensity of their battle. Every strike and parry is deliberate, a dance of grace and lethality that reflects their clashing ideals. The haunting musical score heightens the emotional weight of the moment, drawing the audience into the scene's raw power. When the final blow is struck, it is a moment of bittersweet triumph. Zatoichi's victory, though necessary, serves as a somber reminder of the burden he carries as a protector of the innocent. With the Yakuza defeated, peace returns to the village. The oppressive grip of fear is broken, and the villagers begin to rebuild their lives with newfound hope. Yet, for Zatoichi, there is no respite. His role as a wandering swordsman compels him to move on, seeking neither recognition nor reward. As he departs, the villagers watch with a mix of gratitude and sorrow, knowing that their freedom came at the cost of his continued solitude. Zatoichi, 1989, transcends the boundaries of an action film, offering a poignant exploration of justice, resilience, and the complexities of human nature. It delves into the samurai ethos, presenting a protagonist who embodies both strength and vulnerability. Zatoichi's blindness, far from being a limitation, becomes a metaphor for his ability to see the truth with greater clarity than others. This unique perspective allows him to navigate the moral gray areas of his world, serving as a beacon of hope in a landscape dominated by darkness and injustice. The film's enduring legacy is a testament to the power of cinema to explore universal themes. It resonates across cultures and generations, reminding viewers of the importance of standing against oppression, even when the odds seem insurmountable. Zatoichi is not merely a swordsman, he is a symbol of defiance, compassion, and the enduring human spirit. His journey inspires us to find the strength within ourselves to confront injustice, and to believe that one person's light can illuminate even the darkest corners of the world. Ultimately, Zatoichi is a story of profound purpose and sacrifice. It challenges viewers to reflect on their own values and actions, urging them to consider how they, too, can make a difference. Through its rich tapestry of characters, themes, and breathtaking visuals, the film cements its place as a timeless classic. Whether you are a fan of samurai films or simply someone who appreciates a well-told story, Zatoichi offers an experience that is both thrilling and deeply moving. Its message is clear: even in the face of overwhelming darkness, the light of hope and justice will always prevail. By expanding on each of these themes and diving deeper into the character dynamics, the extended narrative provides a richer exploration of Zatoichi's enduring legacy. From his quiet strength to his impactful actions, the journey remains as poignant as it is thrilling, making Zatoichi a masterpiece of storytelling that continues to inspire and captivate audiences.